The latest round of campaign finance reports details the financial situation for the major 2024 presidential candidates. The Biden campaign brought in $72 million in the second quarter. Among the Republican candidates, former President Donald Trump reported $35 million. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis raised $20 million. Governor DeSantis spent $8 million in his first 6 weeks as candidate and has reportedly laid off several staff members recently to cut costs.
The media does not want me to be the nominee above all else. That will, in the long run, absolutely help me. And I think it's interesting that they're talking about some of this campaign process. You know, we were 5.5 weeks as a candidate in the second quarter for fundraising.
The other threshold that will be important to the Republican candidates is the number of donors they have to their campaigns. In order to qualify for the first debate, which is happening in Milwaukee, August 23rd, a candidate needs to have 40,000 donors. And so far, only a handful of candidates are on that list. Former Vice President Mike Pence is notably missing from the list, while former President Donald Trump considers not going, saying, when you have a big lead, you don't go.
Could a third-party candidate emerge and make a run for the White House in 2024?
With so many voters dissatisfied with their options, the group No Labels is making waves, and they have Senator Joe Manchin's support.
Caroline Shively has the story from Washington.
In this country's history, a third-party candidate has never won a presidential election. But most Americans aren't thrilled with the idea of a Donald Trump versus Joe Biden rematch in 2024 either. So some are searching for an alternative.
There's widespread dissatisfaction with both parties, major institutions, and really our whole system of government.
A bipartisan group called No Labels has made it their mission to get a middle-of-the-road third-party candidate on the ballot for those tired of the political extremes.
The problem is the American people are not buying what the two parties are selling.
They boast a common-sense agenda meant to unite the country, like a path to citizenship for dreamers and lowering health care costs. Now speculation is growing that West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin could be their candidate of choice. Manchin's a centrist Democrat, known to buck his own party. He's in New Hampshire heading a No Labels event.
This whole thing has come about because the country's never been as divided as it is now.
Democrats fear a third-party candidate could split the vote and land a Republican in the White House. So they're throwing shade at the No Labels organization.
This is a few individuals putting dark money behind an organization. And that's not what our democracy should be about. It should not be about a few rich people.
No Labels says they'll stay out of the 2024 race if polling shows their candidate would play a spoiler role. In Washington, Caroline Shively, Fox 32, Chicago.